What is going on, guys? DBG here, and this video we're going to be doing the last of the best and worst value players for each position. So today we are going to be doing the best and worst value centers in NBA 2K18 MyTEAM as of right now, which is January the 24th, 2018. I'll probably do another one of these lists probably at the start of April, because that's when realistically the 5 of these cards will be 5 completely new ones. So anyway, now let's get on to the list. We're going to start with the worst value players, and this doesn't necessarily mean that they're the worst cards. Some of the people in the worst value list are actually better than some of the players in the best value list. It's just purely based on value and if they're worth it for the MT. At number 5, we've got Camby for like 15k MT. The reason why I can't search for him individually is because it just doesn't come up, and there's no way to filter it so that it comes up with just Camby instead of Chandler. But yeah, 15k MT, 95 defense, 89 offensive overall. He has comes with 5 gold badges, which are alright ones to have. And I just hate Camby in this game. Like, there's no exact reason why, but stats wise he should be alright. Obviously no major post hook or fadeaway. Open shot mid is good. Open shot 365 is not terrible. He can actually hit them from the corners because he doesn't have the worst release in the game. He also has great rebounding stats, good lateral quickness for a 6'11" guy, a great block rating. He's got great low post defensive IQ, driving dunk of 85 is good, speed of 78 should be good. But the thing is, he's just so bad in game. Like, I just hate this card so much. Honestly, one of the worst cards I used, I hated the Sapphire, which I had at the start of the year on my PS4 account. And also, I picked up the Ruby on the Xbox to see if it was any different, and I hated this Ruby even more than the Sapphire. Just a really weak card. I don't know why. He just gets out-rebounded. He can't block a shot. He can't do anything on offense. And honestly, I don't know why, but it's just a really weak card in the game. The main reason Chandler isn't in instead of him is because Chandler is 7'1", he's bigger, he blocks shots better, and he actually rebounds a lot better in the games I've used him. And number 4 for 15k as well, we have got Enes Kanter. So this card obviously is only 15k because he's part of a collection, but that collection is for Mark Eaton, who, while is 7'4", don't get me wrong, this Hassan Whiteside card right here has got the same, well, he's got the rim protector badge. I know Mark Eaton as defensive stopper, but to be honest, Mark Eaton doesn't block shots anywhere near as much as I would have hoped. I actually used him a lot in gameplays, and he's just not as good as I expect him to be. Well, not a bad card, not great, but for 15k, this Enes Kanter card definitely isn't worth it because the collection is alright, but not great. 83 post fadeaway, 84 post hook, great open shot mid, a decent open shot 375, rebounding good, but a 55 block, as well as low lateral quickness of 28, which is absolutely terrible. Not great low post defensive IQ. Well, by not great, I mean absolutely terrible at 52. Speed 69 is not bad, and just an average card that has no use in game right now, and in a collection where you can honestly get 10k centers that are almost as good, if not better, than that Mark Eaton card that is this collection award. And number 3 for like 14-ish k, it's Kevin Duckworth. So his collection is for Rod Strickland, which again is not the best card, to be honest, like a very average card. So 5 bronze badges. Stats wise, he's got an okay post fadeaway, good post hook, open shot mid is decent, open shot 3 isn't great at 50. He's got not the best rebounding stats, but a block of 45 makes him one of the worst rim protectors in the game. Even worse than Nikola Vucevic, who, if you guys know me, I hate him defensively. He's also got speed of 34, which is absolutely terrible. So again, this card absolutely useless in game. Also comes in a collection where even the reward right now, that Rod Strickland card isn't that useful, to be honest. Point guards in general aren't that useful in NBA 2K18 right now, and definitely a card that's not worth picking up. And number 2 is a card that I actually kind of like, and it's Ben Wallace. I've used him a little bit in other people's accounts, and he's a solid defensive card. Comes with 3 Hall of Fame badges, but is about 50k MT. So he comes with Hall of Fame rim protector, defense stopper, and hustle rebounder. And the problem is that this card's 50k MT, and this card here is 1k MT. Like, obviously the Hall of Fame badges do make a little bit of a difference, but like, let's just have a look at the stat difference. Like, Ben Wallace, not a good post hook, not a good post fadeaway. Post game, not the best. Open shot mid, terrible at 45. Open shot 3, non-existent. Terrible free throw at 55. He's also got good enough rebounding, but Larry Sanders is basically the same. Lateral quickness 94 is great, but again, Sanders 86. And yeah, like, barely better than Larry Sanders. Obviously, the +6 speed helps, and the +16 speed with Bob. He's not going to be pushing the floor. And you can buy literally 50 Larry Sanders for one Ben Wallace. So Ben Wallace has to be on this worst value list, even though it is a good card. At number 1, Bill Walton for like 25k MT. The collection reward for this collection is Sam Jones. Basically, Amethyst Bradley Beal. Straight up, basically Amethyst Bradley Beal. And this card costs the same as Diamond Bradley Beal. Just this one card. Open on a special flashy passer and dimer. He has got a post fadeaway of 88, which is alright. Post hook of 89 is good. He's got an open shot mid of 75, which is okay, I guess, not great. Open shot 3 of 26 is terrible. Not even 7 foot tall, so has no height going for him. Rebounding stats alright, but again, absolutely no height. 28 lateral quickness is absolutely terrible. 92 block is alright, but again, no athleticism, so he's not going to block that well in game. He's got speed of 48, which is terrible. Bad driving dunk, terrible acceleration, and just a not good card for a collection reward that you can get a player on the market now for 20k MT that's better than. So anyway, there are the 5 worst value cards. Now we're going to go on to the 5 best value centers. I'm actually going to go over an honorable mention for the first time ever on this series. And it's the guy that everybody who starts off my team needs to pick up as their center. For 500 coins, it's Raef LaFrentz. I'm not going to go over his stats, but his Sapphire card last year has identical stats to this card. 85 defensive overall, 83 offensive overall. Like, absolute beast of a card. And I'm actually shocked that I couldn't put him on this list, but there's just so many other great value centers that I just go in slightly ahead of him. For number 5 and 11k MT, it's DeMarcus Cousins. So Boogie, 94 defensive overall, 97 offensive overall. He has got, well, I picked up one with a couple of gold badges, but he does come with 11 or 12 bronze badges. But anyway, 6'11", so not too small, but again, not too tall. Great post hook, great post fadeaway. Good open shot mid of 88, good open shot 3 of 84. And a lot of people complain about Boogie's release, but if you're using him only to shoot when he's wide open, especially from the corners, it's very good in my opinion. It's a bit like Al Horford's release, and I have no real problem with Al Horford's release. If you want to shoot off the dribble with him, it's just not going to work. If you want to like shoot in people's faces, it's not going to work. But if you want to use him just to spread the floor, he'll be able to do that with his shooting. He's also got a good free throw rating, great rebounding stats, a good block of 92, as well as good low post defensive IQ of 85. Lateral quickness of 49 is not the best. His diamond is an absolute beast of card, way better than this, but at the same time, 76 speed, 72 ball is not bad off for center. A great card to pick up, and only 11k MT. And number 4 for 6.5k MT is Ruby Joel Embiid. So the only real problem with him, doesn't come with any Hall of Fame, or not even Hall of Fame, not even any gold badges. But I've used him in a game and he dominated. I think I used him 3 or 4 times on this account and he just dominated. Unbelievable post hook, unbelievable post fadeaway. Open shot mid 94, he does not miss from mid. Open shot 3 of 85. With a not bad release, the problem is that he just steps a little bit inside the 3-point line, which is a bit of a problem and annoying, but I'd rather have a good release in him do that than have a bad release. He's at 92 free throw, really good. He's great defensive rebounder, and even though his offensive rebound stat is terrible, gets a lot of them. 96 block is really good. Low post defensive IQ is good. He's at 85 driving dunk, 79 speed, and honestly one of the better centers in the game, and only 6.5k MT, an absolute steal. And number 3 for 1k MT is Sapphire Larry Sanders. I've already gone over his stats, and he's just like unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Like one of the best defensive cards in the game. Offensively, the only thing he has going for him is a high driving and standing dunk rating, which means he can actually dunk a little bit, to be honest, which is not bad at all. Like, it's better than nothing. But he's got great speed, he's got unbelievable defense stats, can actually defend 1 through 5 because of his really high lateral quickness, and is the best defensive card I've used in my team. Even better than Ben Wallace, because I'd take the 2 inches of height over those Hall of Fame badges. An absolutely incredible card, and again, if you're just starting at my team, is an absolute must buy. At number 2 for like 8.5k MT is the cheapest, or 8k MT is the cheapest diamond in the history of my team, Diamond Hassan Whiteside. One of the best centers in my team. 2 Hall of Fame badges, rim protector, hustle rebounder, 95 overall, and is literally 8k MT. Okay post fadeaway, not the best. Good post hook, he's got a decent open shot mid of 78. An open shot 3 that he can actually hit them from the corners, but again, not great. But incredible defensively. Unbelievable rebound, a 79 lateral quickness, which is good for a 7-footer. 98 block is incredible. 80 steals, really good. On-ball defense IQ 85. Low post defense IQ 95. Driving dunk of 80. Standing dunk of 97. Speed is 75. as well as 100 standing and driving dunk tendencies. He's my starting center. He's most people's starting centers in this game, and he's literally a KMT. Like, I'm not sure if there's ever been a better value card in my team than this. Maybe if Amethyst Harden drops to like 5 KMT, or maybe the 2.5 KMT Amethyst Carmelo, which is actually ridiculous how cheap that card is. But yeah, unbelievable value. And I can't believe I said, is there anyone better? Because there's literally a number 1 in this list. So anyway, now let's get on to that. And at number 1, for less than 6 KMT, is Hakeem Olajuwon's Amethyst card. This card comes with 3 Hall of Fame badges: Rim Protector, Up and Under Specialist, and Drop Stepper. He's a 97 defensive overall, 95 offensive overall. He's got a 95 post fadeaway, 97 post hooks. So he's one of the best post players in the game, with some of the best post move animations in the game. Open shot mid of 88, he does not miss from mid. Can hit threes in the corner because of that 63 rating. You got a free throw of 80, which is better than 75 from Whiteside. Rebounding a little bit worse. Lateral quickness of 80 is really good. Block of 88 really good, although it's no 98. He's got a driving and standing dunk tendency both of 95. He's got a steal of 65, which is not the best. He's got driving dunk of 58, which is a lie because he jams on everyone if you've ever seen any of my gameplays or you've used them at all. He's got standing dunk of 95. Speed of 70 is good. And the fact that he's much better offensively is why I give him a slight edge over Whiteside. And he's 2k empty cheaper, so he is 25% cheaper than Whiteside. So anyway, that's the video. That was the top 5 best and worst value centers in NBA 2K18 MyTEAM. This is the end of the series, and thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.